I would love to welcome Sean McDevitt and Stacy Ross to the stage. Sean is from Aaron's company, and Stacy is a nurse activator at Bellin Health. Welcome, guys. All right. Well, thank you for being here today, and thank Aaron's for supporting that. So, Sean, I'd love to just start the conversation introducing our audience to you. While you're here with us today. Tell us a little bit more about your time at Aaron's and yourself.
Well, I'm 53 years old. I work at Aaron's. I've been there for about 8 years now. It's a real good company to work with. As we're here for this meeting today, but it's what they have implemented and took on in our company. That's why I say our company is a good company.
Yeah, so. For sure. And so tell us a little bit about the situation, how you met Stacy and Jake, who's pictured here, who are both the care team from Bellin Health at Aaron's.
Okay. Well, I first met Stacy. I've always had a problem with my blood pressure. It's had a hard time keeping it under control, so we kind of got to know each other that way by me. Actually, she scheduled me, so I went in there every Tuesday morning, I think, at 6 o'clock for a blood pressure reading, and if I didn't show up, she'd come find me out in the shop and bring me back there to get my blood pressure reading. So she was pretty consistent. So we got to know each other pretty well that way, and I had a very good comfort with her, and last year I started not feeling real well, and I don't know, I guess I have that thing is, if I wait it'll go away, and I see her walking down the aisle smiling, "Hi Sean," and I'm going, I can go talk to her. So I went in there and talked to her, and of course at our work we have wellness certificates, and of course while I'm talking to her in the office she looks up and says, "You're really due for a physical. You should really go and get that taken care of." I says, "Well, okay, I will." And so she makes my appointment, and what's nice about work by us, I can go, she schedules it, I go by her and get my blood work done, she sends it across the street. I mean, for us to get anything done is pretty simple by me. And so, unfortunately, not a bad thing, but I'm thinking, well, do I really need that physical? Because I was starting to feel a little bit better, and I'm thinking, well, I can push that off. Well, unfortunately, my father passed away, and so went down there, came back to pick up my kids to bring them back for the funeral, and I looked through my mail while my kids were getting ready, and here's my reminder for my physical. So I look at it, and I kind of throw it off onto the table, and I'll worry about it when I get back. So I get back and go through my mail, and I see that reminder again. It's like, and sorry, but this is it. I'm sorry. I know, but so I'm thinking, I should do it. And it's not that I want to procrastinate and do it, but by us, luckily for me, when I pull out my driveway from work, the clinic is right across the street. I mean, literally, how can I not go and get my physical? So I go get my physical done, and with her doing my blood work, and he does my physical, and he noticed my prostate had doubled in size from the year before, and my blood levels were, PSA level was skyrocketed. So, I can make the story last a long time, but, they made my appointment to go to Green Bay Urology, went there, they confirmed it, then I went and had a biopsy, then they found out I had aggressive cancer. So, I bring my kids there, talk to Dr. McManus, and he gives you all these different options, and I decided I just wanted out. And so went through surgery, and they got it all 15 months later, and my PSA levels are non-existent.
Wow. I mean, that's the human side right there. Right there. It's just an amazing story, even to hear it again. And Stacy, I guess, show us a little bit about, and I'll reference this sheet for you guys. Show us a little bit about what you do, the behind the scenes at your role as a nurse activator at Aaron's.
So the list kind of tells you a little bit about what services we provide, excuse me, when we're out there. So we do blood pressure checks. If a doctor needs them to follow up, they'll contact me and I can go out on the floor. Aaron's really provides me the privilege of getting out on the floor. So they allow me to go out and harass employees about going and getting physicals. But it really, through the wellness certificates that they do, it kind of opens up this conversation. They do a really good incentive-based program. So I'm able to go and really engage with the employees to make sure that they're hitting those markers. And I mean, obviously Sean's experience is awesome because it potentially saved his life, but it also does a lot of little things. It helps people just stay healthy, to be able to stay at work, to be able to have fewer days missed. I also get the opportunity to do a lot of coaching. So when they have their HRAs done, I get to have the privilege of coaching them and helping them make lifestyle changes. But they also, I've also, bringing in the whole mental health piece. When people have mental health issues and they come in and talk, a lot of times if we give them the EAP information, they go home and it gets tossed on the table because they're so anxiety ridden that they just can't take those steps. So I am able to have them come into my office and we make the call, and we have hooked up a lot of people with EAP that way. I'm trying to think of what else I do.
Well, you partner really well with Jake,
right, and
the
so
PA.
like Aaron's provides that free service. So I work really closely with Jake in making sure that it really gives the employee a free service. So it makes the right choice the easy choice. So a lot of people have kind of switched over because it's kind of expensive sometimes to go to see their providers. I've seen people that have a lot of chronic issues that stop going back to their doctor because they can't afford it. They have unlimited opportunities to go and see Jake until they figure it all out. Hundreds of people have been able to continue to see him for that specific benefit. And they just, Jake can call me and say, hey, I need you to go find this person, this level was high or whatever. So we work really closely to be able to provide those simple services that some people completely ignore because they just can't afford to go back.
Well, I think in such a complex world that we live in, just to again make the simplicity. He's like, it's so simple. It's on site. I can go and I look across, and just to know, just like our Bright Spot said, going and talking to somebody in that trusted relationship. I know a couple of our lifesavers have even said that about their on-site relationships, that soft place to land in a sense. So I guess, Sean, do you have any sort of closing remarks to whether it be the people that are representing you or even their employees to take back about?
Well, I guess the thing that I think of through my situation is, and I wake up every morning wondering what I would have done if I would have postponed what I've done. And it is really nice that Aaron's and Belen have joined together, but to have a face that is a constant reminder, because we have busy lives and we forget, but if you see someone or you see the posters hanging up for anywhere, because we have like posters up for when we have the flu shot, but it's always a constant reminder for us that it's there. And I can't, all the people, and I can talk a lot, but everybody that I talk to, that I'm friends with at work, I am a pro advocate to tell them about they need to take care of themselves, because it's so convenient. And I don't think anybody can truly say they can't do it, because the company has really made it convenient. Because if we have a problem, and one time I had a problem with my blood pressure, short story, she was nervous because it was so high. She actually called Dr. Jake at his house and got me in right away and told me to sit in her office until I could go. So, it's those things that I look back on now that I really, truly appreciate.
Yeah. I just thank you both for being here, taking the time out, and really just sharing your personal story and the great success that we've had. So thanks, Sean and Stacy.